My cat's in the Walmart bag. All right, let me get her out of that real quick. Hello, sweet friends. It's Sarah at Crochet.With.Coffee, and thank you so much for joining me for another Monday chat. We are going to go over a few projects that I have going this week and updates on different things. I also have a field trip today, so stay tuned for that because we're going to go on a field trip for something fun later. But I want to share with you future plans, different things that we've been talking about throughout the week and all that. First, I want to show you some yarn I found at Walmart. And I found this, I went to go look at it because I saw it on Creative Grandma's channel. She and Cody went to go look at some yarn at Walmart. And I was there today and I checked this out. I checked out the yarn section like I always do. And I found this yarn and I needed to get it. So Walmart, this is what I got. It is Premier Puzzle Yarn, and I got two different colors. There was a third one I wanted to get, but I tried to control myself. So this one is gorgeous. It is the color Kickball. Isn't that so pretty? Browns, cream, tan, orange. I love this color. It is so pretty. And look at the, I think this pattern, it is called a boxed shells throw pattern. I think you could probably find this on the website, but look at how pretty that pattern is. Gorgeous. All right, another color. This is in the color Maize. That is so pretty. I love all those colors. It's like green bean colors and gray. I think that is gorgeous. And then this one has the springtime throw pattern. You can look that up. And that is the pattern. Gorgeous. That was just something I found today. We need to share that with you. The next thing, so if you guys don't follow Angie on the Fabulous Empty Nest, she is doing like a make along, crochet along type of thing for autism awareness. And I am not making it in the colors that she's making. I'm making it out of some yarn that I had in my stash, just, you know, following along and making a sweater along with her, but not in the autism awareness colors. But she's doing a crochet along for that. So I am going over the general idea of what she is doing, and I want to show you what I'm making. I need to post it on her community page. I meant to do that earlier, but I had these blocking and meant to take a picture. But if you guys haven't seen my my Frogger Finish video, I had this blanket that I thrifted and I got this yarn from it. And it is so pretty. I was saying before, it reminds me of like Hobbit colors of some sort. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of like Lord of the Rings, Hobbit type colors. So what Angie is saying to do is she said, hold your yarn double. And instead of doing that, I'm holding my yarn just single and using a large hook. So what hook was I using? I'm pretty sure I'm using a 9mm for this. And so I'm just doing the starburst stitch. You can find that pattern pretty much anywhere. You just look up starburst granny square, and it just does double crochets in the center, and then it does some puff stitches, and then some popcorn stitches, and then you square it off with triples, doubles, and half doubles. So really easy. So I really wanted mine loose and flowy, and I don't know if I'm going to do more squares now or not. The instructions she's giving are for like a waist length cardigan, and I don't know if I want to stick with that or if I want to do it longer. I think it just depends on what it looks like when I get everything put together. But anyway, so I've got my squares, my center of my squares with this thrifted yarn, which this is it caked up. so pretty. It's a discontinued yarn from Red Heart called Cherry Cola, if you want to look that one up. I don't know if it's available anywhere, but that's the name that I found. I looked up the discontinued yarns from Red Heart because I could tell it was a Red Heart type of yarn. So I was lucky and I found it. But then I am wrapping or edging these squares off with the cinnamon color from Big Twist, because it kind of goes with some of the colors in there. So yeah, that is what I'm doing for that project. I have that going, so I'm doing a little bit at a time with her. Every time she gives a new step, I'm going to do that, so a week at a time. So I've got my 16 squares done, and then I have to do the edging, but I think she said that we're doing the edging next week. So I'm going to do that with her next week. And then, as you guys know, if you've been following along, we finished our crochet along for our winter to spring blanket. So we did a winter to spring crochet along. That is all out. We have all 6 episodes available now if you wanted to start doing that blanket. It's really just a tutorial that has been stretched over 6 weeks worth of time. So now you could put it all together and get all of those worked on now if you are interested in making that blanket. And so what we have planned for some Friday episodes in the future are some more tutorials. This week we have our throw blanket, not that one, it's just a blanket. We have our bed runner. So this bed runner is coming out this Friday, so you can check that out. That tutorial is coming out this Friday. And then the Fridays after that, we are prepping for our Wednesday lives. So we're going to be starting Wednesday lives in May on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be doing a live, and we're going to do mystery picks. I've got all my scraps over here that we're going to be working into hexagon cardigans together. So I think what I'll do is I'll have like my bowl that I do my mystery colors, my picks from. So this bowl that I have for our Wednesday mystery picks, I'm going to use this bowl after our Wednesday episodes are done for the Persian tile blanket. After we're done with our Persian tile blanket that I use that bowl for our mystery picks, I'm going to fill that bowl with numbers 1 through 4 because I've got 4 baskets, got tiny scraps, medium scraps, and then these 2 baskets. This one is like earthy tones. This one is full of like bright colors. And so we're going to pick 1 through 4, and we'll pull from whatever basket we picked a number for. And then along with that, in the bowl, I'll also have a piece of paper in there that we could randomly pick that is a would you rather question. So I have a bunch of would you rather questions written down that I want to do with you guys. And we are going to ask would you rather questions in our lives. So would you rather question would be something like, would you rather make a full-size blanket or would you rather make it squares and attach them later? Like different things like that. So we are going to start doing that on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. And I think that will be a lot of fun. But what we're going to do is hexagon cardigans. And so for Friday and the weeks leading up to that, I'm going to release a couple patterns that will help you guys crochet along with me on Wednesdays if you want to. So I'm going to do a crocheted cardigan that is like the big, oversized one with the huge sleeves. And I'll give an option for tightening up the sleeves, but still big and flowy and comfy. And then also another pattern or tutorial for tapered sleeves. So I'm going to show you what I have going on as far as that goes and the updates I have for that. And these are ready to start recording. So we are at that stage. So I want to share with you what I have so far. This is the big, flowy, oversized one and what I have so far with it, actually. show you this one first, or this side. So this one, it's not seamed together yet or anything like that, but this is, these colors are so pretty. So this is how it will be, and it will end up, I can get it up on my shoulder here. So the big bell sleeves, that's what it's going to look like. And then I'll show you an option to make the sleeves cuffed if you don't want the whole big bell sleeve, or you could just leave it like that. So I'm going to give a couple options in that video. And then along with that, we are going to be, or in addition to that, on another week, we are also going to be doing the tapered sleeve option. So that is, I can actually put this one on because I closed up this one. This one is going to be a tapered sleeve option, and then a cuff. You can also do a tapered sleeve and then leave the cuff wider if you would like to do something like that. You don't need to do the cuff, but that is an option as well. And then I'll show you how to extend the bottom, and then we'll put ribbing on this one. So between these two videos, you can really build whatever type of cardigan you want. So that is the idea of having both of those tutorials going. Those will be coming out on Fridays of this month. So we're getting prepping for May and our crochet, you know, our mystery picks on Wednesday. Blah, blah, blah. I'm chattering. Okay. And then along with that, I also have a pattern that I've been working on. I wanted to work on this one because I thought it was really nice option. So this is a third option. This is a creator called Sarah Maker, and she has a tapered sleeve cardigan as well. So this is made differently than the one that I am going to be showing you. She has a different technique. So I wanted to offer this one as well. I will link this one in the description, but it has the body and the tapered sleeves and the cuffs, and she shows how to do the ribbing on it. I started the ribbing on the bottom here. And this is somewhat close to the colors that she had. Hers is a DK weight, and she is using a DK weight yarn and I think a 5.5 millimeter. So she has a blog that you can get the pattern for free. So I have that linked in the description. If you want to purchase the pattern, you can either get that from her website or on Ravelry. So I have those listed as well. It's a really nice pattern, very simple, very easy to follow, but very pretty. So this one I am doing extended. This is actually my friend's mom asked for one in these colors. I wanted to make one for her, so these are the colors she chose. But this one is nice and long, and these are really nice because you can actually make the sleeves and the body as long as you need to or as long as you want to, and very customizable. So we are making this one a little bit longer in the arms and a little bit longer on the waist. So, hi, buddy. My dog's coming to check on me. He can't get in right now because the door's blocked. Go lay down. He's so confused. All right. So anyway, that is what I have going on today with that. But like I was saying, I do have a little field trip that we're going to go on. So let's go on our little field trip and I'll meet you back here in a second. So I don't know if you guys saw it at the end of one of my last videos. I can't remember what one it was, but at the end of the video, I took a little clip of a chair that I found at a thrift store, and it was covered in granny squares. It was a printed fabric. It was not actually covered in granny squares, but it was printed fabric of granny squares. And I debated on whether or not I should get it, where I should put it, and I think I need to go get it. So we're going to go to the thrift store and see if it's still there. I'm hoping nobody got it, But I was getting weird looks from the staff when I was saying, oh, it's so cool, I would love to get it. And they'd give me this weird look like I was crazy. And hey, I'm okay being crazy if it's still there. So we're gonna go grab a coffee. We're gonna go check out the thrift store, see if the chair is still there. So let's go see if we can get a granny square chair. Coffee has been ordered. Now we wait. I'm at 7 Brews. Have you guys ever had that before? It's one of my favorite coffee places in our area. It's really good. Oh, there's a dog over there. He's so cute. All right, we are at the thrift store. Got my coffee. This is a smooth 7. That's the kind that I get. So good. I can't remember what it's mixed with, but it's really yummy. But anyway, let's go inside, check and see if we have the chair still at the store, still available to purchase. I'm nervous, but I'm excited if it's still there. Let's go. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's still there. Look at it. Look at it. Let's go see if it's still for sale or if there's a sold sticker. It's still here. And it's half off. Okay. We gotta go get it. Look at it. It's beautiful. So not only did we get it, we got it on sale. It was originally, I think, $78. So I got it for half off. I'm so excited. Now I need to figure out where exactly I want to put it. I've brainstormed on ideas of where I want to put it, but we'll find out where its home is in the house. So we need to, my husband is going to help me pick it up later today, and we'll load it up in the truck, and then we will be able to bring it home. I'm so excited. We got it in the truck. This is my muscles. He helped me. Isn't it cute? I'm so excited. Thanks, babe. Ta-da! So I have the chair. It has made it into the yarn room. I don't know if it is going to stay in here with me or if it's going to migrate into the living room if I can find a space for it. I did put it in a corner of the living room, but it just didn't fit with the rest of the furniture. So maybe if I can move some things around, it might fit better. But for right now, it's actually really cozy in here. Let me know what you think. If you would like to see the granny square chair in future videos, I think it would be really fun to chat with you from here. I also really like my old chair, so I'm kind of like in between on that one. I could go either way, but this has been a really fun adventure, and I was like, I really think I need to get it. And I got my husband's help. He was all for it. He was like, of course you have to get it. I mean, it's granny squares. Is that cool or what? It's just so unique. I would love to know the story behind this and who donated it to the thrift store, and if they bought it like this or if they had it recovered or what. So I am now the proud owner of a granny square covered chair, and it's a fabric. It's so cool. I could not get it, especially with it being on sale or like half off. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you find joy in the little things. Like a granny square chair. Okay, bye.